Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the lecture. Welcome to the Cat Ninja series. So, as a part of this particular series, as you are aware, we are discussing most important and impactful topics for Cat 21 perspective. Yeah, I'm not saying that Cat 22 or anybody preparing for aptitude would not get benefited. They did. But then, most importantly, from Cat 21 perspective, is what we are discussing this particular series. Welcome as we join in. I think in the yesterday's lecture, we kind of set up the base to handle this kind of question what comes up now. So that's these kind of questions in the maxima minima has been a part of every study. So maxima minima is not just a part of Venn diagram. Maxima minima is a part of any kind of study. We will kind of classify this under Venn diagram as one of the features, right? So otherwise, if you look at the Cat Ninja series from the beginning, you might have noticed that most of it, it's like no, maxima minima is a common word which kind of features in kind of, well, half the kind of questions that we have done so far, right? Yeah, so that's the background. So setup has happened in the previous day's lecture, that is yesterday's lecture. We are kind of capitalizing on this today with one of the sets which appeared in the exam, right? So that's what we are trying to do. So if you want to understand the scope of this particular set, if you are appearing for CAT or ZAT or IIFT, it would be much more useful. I'm not sure, I'll let know this kind of set would come in in exams like NMAT or SNAP. I don't think so. So more to do from these three exams perspective is what we are discussing this particular set, which appeared in one of the exams. Fair enough. So that's the background. So we quickly confirm, is the audio clear? Because I went on to speak. I'm hoping that the audio is clear and you guys have heard what I said. It's not that okay, you didn't hear what I said so far. Let me also check from my end. You heard me what I said? Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I think I spoke much, but did you hear me what I said? Okay, Rishabh, good afternoon. Keval, Vipul, Gaurav, Prashant, Mohit. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hmm. Okay, thank you, Ruchika. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. You heard all right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, Keval. All right. All right. The Telegram group is Belvi Srinivas Unacademy. There is no underscore there. Thanks, man. All right. All right. Yeah. Thanks for correcting. Yeah. Okay. Shaurya, you can try. And if you are kind of lost in between, I suggest go back to the previous lecture, that is yesterday's lecture. We are doing this under the banner Cat Ninjas 1.0. Okay, and then you can come back and then like you can do this lecture, but try it if you can follow and understand, good. If you can't understand, Shaurya, I suggest you should do that. All right, no, because sometimes if you are facing challenge to understand this, then probably it is good to step back and watch that and come back and do this, right? Yeah. So one advantage with the live one is, generally there are two advantages, several advantages. One big advantage is if there is a doubt you can ask, that's number one. Second one, so there is no uncertainty that I will do it later kind of stuff, right? So generally what happens with live is you block the time, you finish that deal, and you will move on further in live. Okay, yeah, Rishabh, you asked me this question in the previous lecture as well. So I think ninjas means the skill development, somewhere related with the skill, right? Skill enhancement or skill development. The meaning is somewhere closer to do with that. So as far as I understand the vocabulary behind it, that's the one. So I was just discussing. So I thought I will try something on an academy platform, which I didn't try much on the online platform. It's just a trial. I thought that let me give a try. Let me give a try. Then spend some time on this platform just to understand. And I asked one of my friends that what banner, under what banner we should start this study. And my friend suggested that try this. And yeah, it made sense because the ninjas as a word is skill development. So what we are doing is we all have certain skills and we are trying to sharpen it. From that perspective, it made sense. It is not my word. It is not my word. I was just having a casual discussion with someone about this, and then I said that what banner we should start, and that person just suggested one name, and that became the name. That's it. That's the only one name he suggested. Thought for a while, and then said that this can be the name. So I thought that okay, so not too much of introspection was required. Made all the sense there. Yeah, that is it. That's how it came. I didn't think about that. All hats off to that person. So thought for a while and suggested. I said, fine, let's go with this. Okay. Hmm. Uh, okay, guys, all right now. So there is Keval is trying to say that this Telegram group there is no underscore. Some of you also joined in there. Was that right? What Keval is trying to say? I think it should be right, but that is correct. So we should remove this underscore there. Those who joined in, because some of you are there on the Telegram group. So you guys have done that auto correction to get in there. Confirm, because Keval is saying that, so he did that without that underscore there. Others can just confirm, those who kind of, or if you remember, so that from next class onwards we can broadcast accordingly, so there is no confusion. Okay, so Gaurav is also saying the same. All right, all right. Okay, so there is no underscore. There is no underscore. Okay, let's remove this underscore. Yeah, okay. This is the way to join. Perfect. All right. So Gaurav, is continuous. It's continuous, right? Okay. So therefore, you are saying the Telegram channel is Belvi Srinivas Unacademy. It's continuous. Fair enough. All right, Gaurav. Thanks. Thanks for reconfirming on that. So if anybody has faced it, just let me know so that we are clear about this. Okay, this is the background. So most of you know me. Just in case one or two of you are not aware of my background, this is the kind of teaching background. There are different backgrounds. Family background is different, right? So professional background is different. Under the professional, this is the teaching background. What I'm trying to give from my perspective, yeah, from the training perspective, I worked in the training institutes for about 14 years now, and this is the in various capacities, both as a trainer as well as in the top management. I worked in various levels, and yes, I did attain certain amount of understanding as to how to train the students so that the learning is impactful. They go on to remember and they go on to apply. So this is what I kind of learned over a period of time. So before we jump start into the content, let me quickly remind you about what Unacademy does. Unacademy offers uh, two kinds of subscription, Plus and Iconic, as you might know. Plus is about the structured courses. It gives you that it can be with respect to the classes or it can be with respect to the tests. Right, all of this comes in a much structured manner that the educators will take you from level 0 to level 3. There are different courses. There are courses at level 0. There are courses at level 1. There are courses at level 3. Right. So that's how the courses are kind of structured. You can pick and choose which course by which particular person. You can try them out. What suits you, you can do that. That's what the subscription offers. Yeah, and Iconic subscription also gives you to interface with a trainer for one-to-one discussion. It can be concept discussion, it can be doubts discussion, it can be test planner, test improvement discussion, or it can be study plan discussion. It can be B school application discussion. Any of this you can discuss. You can book the slot with one of your favorite trainers, and then you can kind of speak to them based on their experience. They will try and suggest. Yeah. Season of exams and revision. This is the season of tests. Every week you are supposed to write two tests. I already told you in one of the discussion. Ensure that you kind of write two tests. One should come on Sunday. One of them you must take on Sunday. The other one is your choice. Sunday, that too during the daylight, right? During the daylight, somewhere between 9 and 6 is the good time. 9 and 6 or 9 and 7, whatever. Ensure that every Sunday from now onwards, you definitely take one test for sure. Just auto set your mind onto that. Sundays means exam. Before, when you write your CAT or you write your IIFT, you write your ZAT, it is kind of in the autopilot mode. It knows that Sunday means it's an exam. Whether it's a mock exam or it's a real exam, it shouldn't really matter. Your mind is kind of tuned to that, because sometimes when we were kids in the schools, etc., Sunday means holiday. For me also, Sunday means holiday, right? Now I'm also like Sunday means holiday for me. So therefore, any task to be done on Sunday, my mind kind of tells that, okay, I have to additionally push myself to do it. That's the thing there. So different stages of life, different days means different things. For you, because you are ambitious and you want to do this CAT, so therefore Sunday means it's a test. You have to set yourself. Sunday means test. Just like Monday means I have to get back to work. Similarly, Sunday means you have got to take a test. That should be pretty much on the autopilot mode, and you should write the test somewhere between this particular slot till the time you get your exact time of your test. Okay, fair enough. So that's a little bit of thing that you may have to keep in mind. So along with that comes the notes, because revisions are very, very important as we get closer to the exam. Otherwise, you would have developed the skills and you will forget the skills. You will not be able to apply as well, because there are so many tiny, tiny concepts in all three areas: VR, CLR, DI, QA, right? There are so many things that you may have to remember. So Unacademy also gives you a kind of crisp coverage of chapter wise and colorful notes. That's what it does. And then some of the important portions are highlighted so that you can quickly refer to them, and there are some formulas, some hints, etc. would be given, so you can that's another feature that you get with both plus as well as iconic subscription. Right, so coming to that, so it all comes with a very nominal price, pretty nominal price. So these are the listed prices. On the listed prices, you get 10% discount if you use any of the educator code that you have. So if you're following me, you can use my code to subscribe. Same thing happens on the iconic as well, and preferably the 6 months courses are suitable for CAT 21, CAT 22, and CAT 23. And same happens out here as well. Okay, there was a brief disconnection. Are we connected back? Yeah, there was a brief disconnection. Are we back? Connected back? It happens sometimes. Yeah. There was a small brief disconnection. Are we back? Are we back? Confirm? Yes, yes, I did notice. The OBS throws up that saying that, hey, there is a brief disconnection. That happens. All right. So happens. Yeah. Good. All right. Yeah. So I will give the reflection time, just like as I said, as we do in every other lecture. 4 minutes of reflection time, not much. Not much. 4 minutes of reflection time, not solving time. Please understand what I'm doing is the reflection time. This is not the solving time, because if it is solving, I have to give more time, which means if I'm expecting that you solve the full set, right, then I will be giving much, much more time there. I will not be doing this. You have to reflect. Reflect means what? Read the set, read the data, read the questions, and try and see how you start, which question you want to start with, how you want to organize the thought, what did the data mean to you, right? So that's the point there. That's a background. That is what you mean by the reflection time. It is not solving time, because 4 minutes to solve the full set, it's pretty unfair, right? Yeah. Don't think that, hey, am I expecting you to solve in 4 minutes? Absolutely not. So I'm expecting that, okay, you kind of go through the data, you understand the data, so that when I start explaining, you will be quick on your feet to understand that. Okay, at the same time, you can try a couple of questions there. So whichever the one you feel much easier to deal with it, you can take a look at that particular question, but you can deal with this particular question. But reading of all the questions, trying to understand which is the easiest question is important, because that's what you kind of do even in an exam scenario. You never start with the first question first. You always start with the easy question first on that RC or on that particular, right? It can be RC, it can be DI, it can be LR. That's how you develop that association. All right. Yeah, good. So I'm opening up the set. So all of you sit with a book and pen. Don't be passive onlooker trying to watch something, trying to see something that doesn't help. So we are in the mental gym. We need to exercise. We need to exercise our brain. So let's do that. Let's do that. I'm opening up the set. Here is the information, and here are the questions. Question as well as information. So question number one, it means the two answers, one for maxima and then one for minima. Just listen to this. So when I give two questions, why I'm writing 1 plus 2 here? In the exam, it was only one question. I'm just adding another question to it. All right. In the exam, there was one question. So question number 4 and 5, I am writing. In the exam, it was only one question. I'm just adding another question to it. That's it, right? Yeah. So what about the question number 3? It's a theta question. You may have to fill that particular box, right? So there is a sixth question here. Like this, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. Whatever makes sense to you, you can also try with that. All right, so I will time it now. I will time it. I will give that reflection time. Then I will start the discussion right after 4 minutes. Pull out your pen, pull out your book, and start working. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, guys, this is time. Let's do this together. Let's try it out together now. Okay, this is time. Okay, just relax. So let's do this. I can give a little more time, but that does not help because we have to spend time in discussion as well. So let's focus on the discussion time and we will do this together. Okay, great, great. All right. Yeah. Someone by name Gauli, you are asking that you are starting your DILR now. From where I should the basics? There must be so many basics lectures. Okay. So there are a lot of educators on the platform. Some of them might have done quite a bit of basics. I have not done basics. Basics I will be doing for CAT 22. So I'm not saying for every set I'm giving the basics. We are doing it, but then we are doing it only the impactful topics. The traditional topics I have not touched. Right? I have not touched very traditional topics also. So in the sense, like what we did is we are trying to learn from the test perspective of the level 2 or level 3 kind of stuff, right? Level 2, technically most of them are level 2. Level 3 I have not taken. So level 2 is what we are doing. So something very basic that you are looking at level 0, level 1 kind of, just check other educators, Mr. Goli, that can help, right? So my videos may not help with respect to that, right? Yeah. So let's take a look at this. Listen to me very carefully first. Let me set up the platform for this. So all of you would be clear as to how to read this particular data. That should not be, all that should not be. 100 business schools are there. So I'm just removing the first few lines because it does not matter. 100 B schools, 100 points. So on each parameter, the maximum possible score on any of these parameters is 100 points. Okay. Let me quickly explain this for academics. Listen to me very carefully because you need to understand that only then the data will make some sense. Something like this. So I'm explaining it for academics. Let me simply explain this for academics. What does it mean by academics? So now business school number one, there is a rank number one, the rank number two. What is that? Rank one. Business schools I'm ranking. Some B school got rank one, some B school rank two, some B school rank three, like this. Right now there is a B school which also got rank 100, something like this. They got up to rank 100. Now let me explain the academics. It's saying that, hey, when you go to 80 points, there are top 27 B schools. If I write 27 here, rank number 27 here, under academics, I'm only dealing with academics. I'm only dealing with academics. The alert points here are 80 points. They got about 80 or 80 or more. It may be, is it 80 or more? 80 or more. Okay, you may say that hey, some other B schools got 81, 82, 87. It may be already the highest point for rank one could be 98 because nobody might have got 100, right? The whoever is doing the survey might not have given 100 points to anyone. He might have said that I will give 98 points to you, points wise like this. Okay, now this is what is 80. Fair enough, which means the points table is in the decreasing order. Rank table is the increasing order. Rank 1, rank 2, rank 3 up to rank 100. So rank 1 means the best decreasing order. Rank both are in the decreasing order. That's what you need to understand. What are two things which are in the decreasing order? The ranks are decreasing because rank 1 means the best. Rank 100 means the worst. Similarly, the ranks are associated with the points. Points also will be in the decreasing order. This is the first benchmark. Okay, what is this 43? Assume that you went to rank number 43 like this. You went from rank number 28 like this. You went up to rank number 43. When you come to rank number 43, you find that the points have dipped to 60. The points have come down to 60 or more, which means up to 60. What is that you are trying to say? So you are trying to say that there are 43 B schools which have scored 60 or more, 60, 61, 62, like this, whatever it is, up to 98 or up to 100, whatever is that particular score. That is what you are trying to say. Therefore, if I ask you here, hey, how many B schools got the rank between how many B schools got the rank between 60 and 80? How many B schools got the rank between 60 and 80, right? Which means 60 included, but 80 not included, which means here 80 points is here and the 60 points is here. Okay, so how many B schools? Only these particular B schools, B school number 28 to 43. How do I get this? Rank number 43 minus rank number 27. So I will remove this rank which is 27 from 43. I will remove this. Therefore, I say that okay, how many B schools have got the rank between 80 and 60? Number of B schools which got the ranks between 80 and 60 is nothing but 16 B schools. Already you would say that there are 16 B schools, rank number 43 minus rank number 27. That's the basic understanding of this particular set. Okay, so that's the first understanding. The moment you look at this particular set, you understand that okay, it's a cumulative count, it's a cumulative. So which means that the points are in the reverse order. So there were 100 onwards. From 100, I'm going towards 0 points. From 100 points, so here is the scale of 100 points. I am going towards 0 points. Somebody got 100 or not, I don't know. Somebody got 0 or not, that I don't know. But I'm going in the descending order. Rank wise, I'm going in the descending order. Point wise, I'm going in the descending order. That is the meaning of this particular table. Table understanding is clear. Anybody wants an explanation on the understanding of the table? We'll go to questions. Is the understanding of the data in the table is clear now? I just took two numbers to explain, and that's the story for other numbers also. Is that clear? Or anybody wants any further understanding of this? Understanding of the data is clear because you have to understand these numbers. What are these numbers? We need to understand. But then we will be able to answer the questions based on these numbers. If numbers only don't make sense, then what to answer them? Numbers are clear. Numbers made sense. Vipul, Aman, Gaurav, and Keval. Others, guys, only for 4 of them it made sense. Others need still an understanding of this, or can I assume that it is clear? Okay, Kishan, it is clear. Ashutosh, clear. Mohit, clear. Very good. Yeah. So as many of you, if you give the confirmation, it is good for me, right? Otherwise, I will do the set and data itself is not clear. Then what is the point doing the set, right? So doing the questions won't make any sense. Fair enough. All right. Good, Rishabh. Yeah. Let's go in here. What could be? Let's understand the question first. What could be the maximum? Let's do maximum first. Let's do maximum first, and then we'll come to minimum. Right. Okay. What could be the maximum number of B schools which could have scored, which means out of 100 B schools, the survey is 100 B schools, which could have scored 40 points or more, but less than 60 points, which means first let me identify how many B schools are 40 but less than 60. Between 40 and 60, the study that we did between these two numbers. Okay. This is rank number 43 and this is rank number 47, right? There is a rank number 43 and there is a rank number 47. There are 4 B schools. 4 B schools difference. I already explained that, how to do that. Okay, this is rank number 42. This is rank number 57. 15 B schools. Okay, there are 15 B schools. Rank number 50 and this is rank number 70. There are 20 B schools. Rank number 30 and rank number 50. All right, another 20 B schools. Rank number 28 and rank number 37. 9 B schools. Fair enough. So we got it. So these are the numbers. These are the numbers. Now listen to me, guys. So whichever B school, assume this very clearly. Yesterday we said that whatever, all right, now we said the token distribution, chocolate distribution, whichever way already your faculty members have taught you, or I taught you like token distribution, etc. I say that, hey, these 4 people who cleared, all right, now these 4 people, all right, these 4 people whose ranks, all right, now who's got between 40 points and 60 points, I will print A. I will print 4 coupons on which A is printed. Why? Academics. Academics, therefore I will print 4 coupons. 4 coupons I will print A. Fair enough. Okay. So I will print I on 15 coupons. There are 15 coupons. Why? 15 B schools have scored between 40 and 60 points. 15 B schools have scored. I have to give them a token. So I will print I. Why? I industry. I just took the first letter. I say that I will print the token on which I is there. Okay. So those who are already know, those who are qualified in the research, those who got the points between 40 and 60, 20 coupons on which I will type a research R. I will plug an R there. Okay. There are another 20 coupons on which I will put IN, infrastructure. Okay. You may say that whatever, all right, now so it is all this I you print, it's a story. I printing all that is a story. I wanted you to understand that these are the instances. These tokens is what you have to distribute at the end of this particular study. This is what the benchmark we set up yesterday. Okay, placements, these 9, I will print the placements called as P. How many tokens I have totally? I will add up these particular numbers, right? So 20, 40, 50, 55, and then you have 50, 59, 68. You have 68 tokens in total. The tokens has to be distributed now, or there are 100 B schools which are testing, that is B1, B2, the name of the B schools, these B1, B2, B3 are the name of the B schools. We have to distribute these tokens about these 100 B schools. That is the task. Hey, how many tokens you have? 68. Give different tokens. Don't give 4 times academic token to somebody. Don't give that, right? So if you give A to someone, along with A, you give some other token. That is what yesterday what we discussed. Fair enough. What is author wants now? Let me go to the author. What he wants? He wants me to maximize. Okay, maximize what? Maximize at least 3 of the 5 parameters. Maximize the B schools which qualified in at least 3 of the 5 parameters. Means what? If they got the 3 parameters, they are in, count them. If you think that they got 4 out of 5 parameters, where are the 5 parameters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing but Venn diagram for 5. If you want to understand this, it's a kind of maxima minima on Venn diagram for 5. We don't have to draw it. We don't have to draw it. Now you may think that I will not even call this as a Venn diagram, some logical thing. Call it whatever way you want to call it. You call it. How does it matter? right? So we just have to distribute these coupons. That's it. These tokens is what you need to distribute. So what is that he wants? If they've got three coupons, all right, three coupons, three parameters means what? Three coupons qualify, four coupons qualify, five coupons qualify. If they got three, they are qualified. If they got four tokens, qualified. If they got five tokens, qualify. But what you need to do, you need to maximize. See, your tokens are fixed. You have only 68 tokens. 68 tokens to be distributed among 100 B schools, such that if they have three or four or five, they will be qualified. Now assume that B1, all right, you went to the first B school. First B school, all right, assume that these representatives are sitting right in front of you. B1 said that, sir, please make me qualify. Please make me qualify. Give him three tokens. No, now he may become ambitious and say that, sir, give me all five. Sir, give me all five. Give me one token on academic, one token on industry, one token on this. You will say that, fellow, you want to qualify. You will qualify whether you get three tokens or four tokens or five tokens. You have to qualify, right? So why you are greedy? Take three tokens and qualify. Why you are giving only three? Why not five? Because you have only 68 tokens and you need to maximize the number of B schools. Then give the minimum possible number of tokens to everyone, but yet they should qualify. Go to the second B school, give them three tokens. Go to the third B school, give a combination of three tokens. Okay, you have 68 tokens. Therefore, what you are doing, 68 divided by 3. All right, therefore, you will say that you will go to B school number 22. You will give that fellow also three tokens. 3 up to 22 has become how much? All right, this has become 66 tokens. All right, because 22 into 3. You may say that another two tokens are left, sir. Out of 68, two more tokens are left. All right, go to B school number 23 and give that fellow two tokens if you want. But how many are qualified ultimately? 22 fellows are qualified. That is the answer to this question, guys. Did you get the idea of this? Yesterday we discussed this. This is what we discussed yesterday. And today we are seeing a CAT application on that. Are you all with me? One of the CAT application. These are the kind of questions which came in CAT, ZAT, IIFT, all of it. One of the kind. I'm not saying that this is the only kind comes. One of the kinds. This is what we discussed yesterday. Precisely this is what we discussed. This is what I discussed from Venn diagram for 2, 3, 4. I set up. All right, now we did for 2, we did for 3, we did for 4. We set up the platform. And today we are taking it on 5 because that is what came in the exam. All right, very good, very good. And precisely this is the way I explained yesterday also. This is how I set up the platform there yesterday to do this question. Very good. All right, all right. Now you tell me minima now. You tell me minima. I did maxima. Why don't you guys tell me the minima? Numbers are in front of you. The data is right in front of you. Go ahead and tell the same question. You tell me what is the minimum side of it. Minimum. This one. What I should, which answer? Maximum is this. 22 is maximum. All right. What is minimum? What is the minimum? What I should write for minimum? What is the minimum there? Some of them are 4, some of them are 9. How does it matter, Mr. Vipul? Give the different tokens. No, 3 tokens you give. All right, you give 3 tokens. When you are giving, you give one fellow academics token. I'm explaining this to you, Vipul. You give one fellow academics token, one industry token, you give it to him, one research token, you give 3 different tokens he has. This is the B school one. Now go to B school 2. Give that fellow also 3 tokens. To this fellow, you give one research token, one infrastructure token, one placement token. Go to B school number 3. Again, give another 3 tokens. Like this, you distribute. No. What big deal about it? You have so many tokens. What is the problem in distributing? These are two big numbers, 20 and 20. Give this to 20 different people, this 20 and this 20, and other ones keep distributing one at a time. Understood, people? What big deal in distribution? There are so many numbers. So many permutations can be worked out. Little bit of counting will help you on that. So there is, of course, there is at least one way to put this there. Okay, Kishan. Yeah, understood, Kishan. You understood. Whether it is 4 or 9, how does it matter? You can distribute. Okay, some coupons are less, some tokens are more. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. Because you just have to give 3. You just have to give 3. Yeah. So answer second one. All right. Now see, that's the reason in the exam that it has minima. I added this. I added this to bring a clarity in your mind. That's it. I added this question to the exam question just to bring a clarity. It is 0. So it's a no-brainer, right? The minimum is going to be 0 because it's absolutely no-brainer. What do you do? Okay, there is a business school 1, there is a business school 2, there is a business school 3. How many business schools you have? 100 business schools you have. How many tokens you have? 68. Give everybody one. You give one, one, one like this. Go to B school number 68, 1. But point is what? Does anybody have 3 tokens or 4 tokens or 5 tokens? No, nobody has 3 or 4 or 5 tokens. Therefore, the minima is 1 or minima is 0. Minima is 0. So that's a no-brainer. That's the reason in the exam they didn't ask minima. That's a reason in the exam in this question they didn't ask minima, because they felt that it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. What's the point asking this? You just have to simply give 1. There are only 68 tokens out there. Right? Okay. This set up the base now. Shall we try the next question? Is clear? Understanding of data as well as how the questions are built is clear. Did you understand what the setup we did yesterday, how it is working on this CAT question? Making sense? Everybody? Right? Yeah. On the face of it, they look different. That's where I say that you need application skills as well. Because yesterday we set up, suddenly we look at this particular set today and it appears different. Right? It appears different. Right? Yeah. So that's what we need to do. Concept we might know, but the point is we also should know how they present the applications. How they present the applications, that parameter also important, because sometimes we will know the concept, but we will not see that application coming out there. Okay, here we go now. Next question. Next question. You guys want to try now? Should I give 2 minutes? You want to try this? Do you want to try this, or shall we do together? Now you got the base. Would you like to try this? I'm asking you. Quickly answer first. Would you like to try? Should I give some time to try? A couple of minutes to try this question and get the answer. Theta question. Yeah. Okay. Try this. Fine. Good. Some of you want to try. That's very good. Very good. Fight it out. Take 2 minutes. Fight it out. But give me the right answer. Fight it. Go ahead. Fight it out. All right, guys. Listen. Listen, everybody. Listen. Okay. All right, let's listen to this. Let's listen to this. Okay, so what happened? More than 40, more than or equal to 40 is 47. But what he wanted, all right, he said that less than 40 points. Less than 40 points means what? All right, now, so this is more than 40 or 47. So, but he said that, hey, I am looking for the B schools which have less than 40 points. Understand this number carefully first. Understand this particular number carefully, then the rest of it would make sense. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Now more than 40, somewhere here, all right, now, so there are 100 points like this. So you came up to 40 points. More than 40 points means all of this. Hey, what is the B school ranking there? 47. This is the B school number 47. There was a B school number 1, there is a B school number 2, like this B school number 47. B school number 47 till B school number 47, the rankings, all right, the B school number 47, they have 40 points. or greater than 40 points, which means if how many B schools have less than 40 points, remaining 53 B schools have less than 40 points. Is the number 53 clear to all of you? Is that number 53 clear to all of you? If 47 B schools have greater than 40 points, greater than or equal to 40 points, the remaining 53 B schools will have less than 40 points. First, that is the point here. Because this time he's saying that tell me less than 40 points. Less than 40 points are 53 B schools. That is the first number I should write. I look at 47, but I will write 53. Hello everyone, is that 53 clear first? See, before I do anything, first I have to get my numbers right. What are my numbers? Less than 40 points. I need to get that number right first. Is that clear? 53 clear. What I wrote 53 clear. That's not the answer. 53 is not the answer. Which means what I meant by this less than 40 points means I look at this 47, I will write 53. I will write 53. Very good. Yeah, that is the first point there. That is the beginning of this particular question. That's the beginning. Similarly, I look at this 57, the next number. I look at this 57, I would be writing 43. I'd be writing 43, which means 43 instances. I look at this 70, I would be writing 30. I would look at this 50 and I will be writing another 50 because there are 100 B schools. 50 ranks are gone, another 50. 37 are gone. All right, now therefore I would be having another 63. Now these are the instances, which means what? I will print tokens. All right, 53 tokens on which I will print a 43 tokens on which I will print an I, industry, because they got all it now, they are qualified under the industry side. Okay, so I will put all it now here research tokens. These are the tokens. Okay, we understood the token story by now. Let's find out what is the total number of tokens. Therefore, all right, let's find out the total number of tokens. Right, so therefore 110, 140, 180, 102, 30, 239. There are 239 tokens in total. Totally, I got 239 tokens. Okay, 239 is the total number of tokens. So far it is clear. So far it is clear. Everybody. So far it's clear. Give me a quick confirmation. These numbers are clear because that's a beginning point. You have to get these numbers right first. Only then any calculation makes sense. First, you got to get these numbers in place. You have to get these numbers in place. Right? Yeah, very good. Okay, 239 tokens. Now listen. So who are qualified here? Listen. So I need to maximize the people. Okay, whom I need to maximize? Maximize the people. Now coming to the second parameter, maximize the people. At most 2 tokens. At most 2 tokens. Which means what? If they have 0 tokens, they are qualified. If they have 1 token, they are qualified. If they have 2 tokens, they are qualified. Anybody sitting with 0 tokens or 1 token or 2 token will be qualified. That's what you are trying to say. But the point is, you have the pressure of distributing 239 tokens. You cannot say that is all of you 0 token qualify. Man, you have to distribute 239 tokens. Fair enough. So therefore, like yesterday we learned distribution B1, B2, B3 up to B100. You will say that guys, anyway with 1 token you guys will be qualified. Please take 1. Everybody take 1. Okay, they took 100 tokens are gone. You have 239 tokens. Then you say that, hey guys, okay, everybody take the second round of 1 more token. Everybody take 1 more additional token. Why? Because anyway with 2 tokens you guys are qualified. Why you are worried? Take 2 tokens because I need to complete my tokens distribution. All right, so therefore 200 tokens are gone. 100 plus 100. Okay, 100 plus another 100. Together 200 tokens are finished. How many more tokens I have? 39. As of now, all 100 people are qualified. If I give 1 more token to someone, that fellow will get disqualified. If I give 1 more to someone, that fellow gets disqualified. Assume that B1 said that, sir, I'm okay, I will get disqualified. Right? I don't want to count it. Fair enough. I will sacrifice. Okay. If you want to sacrifice, man, please take 3 more. Why 3 more? I have another 39 more left because 200 are gone. I still have 39 tokens out of this. So if you want to, anyway, you decided that you want to step out. If you want to step out, please take 3 tokens and step out. At least that will ensure that others will get qualified there. Fair enough. Therefore, 39 divided by 3. Why 3? Because you have 5 different kind of tokens. This fellow has already 2 types. Therefore, you can give only 3 more to this fellow. That's what you are trying to say. 3 more. 3 more means how many? All right, 3, 3, 3 like this. 23. So you will go to business school number 23. B20. All right, now B school number, B school number 13. Let B school number 13, that fellow would have 1 plus 1. This is 13. Let 13. So you give him another 3. Fair enough. So these 13 folks are disqualified. Out of 100 folks, out of 100 B schools, 13 of them are disqualified. Therefore, remaining 87 are qualified. Did you get this, my friends? Everybody clear? Very simple question. You just have to get the bottom line right. You have to understand the data, what numbers we should add, what instances we should add, we should get it. Once we get it, we already understood how to distribute the tokens yesterday. Coupon distribution we learnt. You have to get the numbers right. That is another thing. Not like yesterday. What we did yesterday, we had all numbers in place right in front of us. So that's not the way the exam comes. In the exam, the numbers need not be ready in front of you. Some numbers will be there, but within that numbers, you have to make your ready things. You have to make some numbers ready. No number will be directly ready sometimes. Right? What we were doing yesterday was basic. We said that I will give all the numbers. Let's try to use those numbers. Today is what? You get the numbers in place. You generate the numbers, get the numbers in place, and then try to work with those numbers. That's what we are learning today. Good, very good. Very good. Fantastic. Brilliant. Yep. Try this, 2 minutes. Try this. Or you want to try, or shall we do it together? You want to try for 2 minutes? There are so many types of distribution. Distribution is just an English word, Mr. Heba Ahmad. It's just an English word. You distribute tokens, you distribute whatever you want, right? That distribution is different. That is match the following what you are saying, distributing hats, five people, five different hats from five different cities. That's another type. Distribution is an English word. Let's not hype those words. Yeah. So that's another distribution. You can use the distribution in many sense. That's a reality, right? Don't hype the words. Here I'm using the word distribution from the perspective of distribution the tokens. It's an English word. And distribution comes under that distribution, what you are talking, Mr. Heba, that comes under logical reasoning. This is also logical reasoning what we are doing. This is no different from logical reasoning because everything is a logic except few numbers in place. Hmm. Yeah, let's answer the minimum. Minimum, I guess, put in the answer for the minimum. What could be the minimum number of business schools which could have scored 40 points or more, but less than 80 points in at least two of the five parameters? First, let's identify between 40 and 80 points. First, let's identify the B schools, 40 and 80, between 40 and 80. So you just have to look at these numbers, 27 and 47. I'm just writing somewhere between that 20, between 27 and 47. Then rank number 24 to 57, right? So which would become 33, right? Another 33. Rank number 30 to 70, 40 B schools. Rank number 16 to the 50, which is another 34 B schools. Rank number 12, rank number 12 to 37, right? So which becomes another 25 B schools. Of course, all these are the tokens, right? So you will say that I will print the token A for these 20 fellows who have qualified between 40 and 80 points. So you will put them in industry like this. Basically, all these are the tokens. You would have understood all these are the tokens. Add up all these instances. All right, these numbers are clear. I hope nobody has a problem with these numbers. Am I right? Is there anyone having a problem with these numbers? The numbers are clear. Everybody? Numbers are clear. What we wrote, the numbers are clear. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's quickly add them up. If the numbers are clear, add them up. So just quickly add them up there. Um, Okay, so that becomes 152. You have totally 152 tokens. This is the total, right? So total is 152. Now distribute this 152. How I need to distribute? So I want minimum. First thing is I want minimum. Minimum of what? At least two of the five parameters, which means anybody having two tokens, or anybody having three tokens, anybody having four tokens, or anybody having five tokens has to be minimized. I don't want people having two tokens, three tokens, four tokens, and five tokens. If these people have to be minimized. Alternatively, what does it mean? It also means that maximize the people who have zero token or one token. That is also fine. Maximize the people who have zero token or one token, because sum is constant, sum is 100. Together there are 100 B schools. So therefore you can, I mean, just I'm telling you, I can do it directly. Just I'm telling you, minimize this means maximize the counterpart, because if you don't want token 3, 4, 5, then what you want? You want token 0 and token 1s to be maximum, because total number of B schools are 100. Fair enough. So therefore, what you will do, you first give them everybody one B1, because you have to get rid of these 152 tokens here. B1, B2, B3 up to B100. First go give everybody one token. Give everybody one token each. All right, 100 tokens are gone. But how many tokens more are there? Another 52 additional tokens are there. 52 more tokens. But if I give any additional token to anyone, they will get disqualified. If I give any additional tokens, I'm looking from this maximum perspective. I want minimum. So I want minimize the people who get this. If I give only one each, then 52 of them will get it. 52 of them will go on to get this particular one, right? Yeah, 52 would go on to get this. Therefore, what you are trying to say? Therefore, you are trying to say that, hey, if I want to minimize the people with two or three or four or five tokens, give them five. Directly give them five tokens. Don't give anybody two tokens. Start giving them five tokens. Five tokens means what? Additional four, additional four, additional four, because you are minimizing, because you have the pressure of getting rid of these 52 additional tokens. 52 divided by 4, therefore 13 more people. You will go to B school number 13. You give that fellow also additional 4 tokens. This is the minimum. This is the minimum. This is the minimum possible. 0 is not the minimum. This is the minimum possible. This is the minimum possible on this. 13 is the minimum. That is the answer for this exam question. Now I just added saying that let us find out maxima also. Let's find out the maxima also. Maxima is what? 152 divided by 2. Just go to the first B school. Go to the first B school, give them two tokens. Go to the second B school, give them the two tokens. Go to the third B school, give them the two tokens. Like this, simply everybody start giving two tokens. 152 divided by 2, that is what you do there, right? So therefore that will become 76. So therefore you will say that you will go to B school number 76. You give that fellow also two tokens. 76 is the maxima. Had the question been maxima, answer becomes 76. It's minima, answer being 13. Clear? Concept is clear, everybody? This concept as well as application is clear with today. Done? Sorted? This is sorted, everyone. This is sorted. Yeah, great. All right. So that kind of brings me to the closure of this particular lecture. Okay, so these were the lectures between yesterday and today we'll be doing numbers. The numbers at 10ish in the night, we'll be doing numbers. You can join me for this. And if you want to take a look at the VARC, I just have given some guidelines there. You may watch that VARC lecture. You can type it as Belvi, Unacademy, VARC. You can type something like this, week in VARC or whatever is this already. You can type with this title with my name. You get that video. You can take a look just in case if you are struggling in VRC, you could do that. Yeah, that's pretty much all. One more lecture for this week, and we are concluding this particular week. And next week on Monday, 6 in the evening, we will do a lecture on algebra. I think we are doing the series on inequalities, some of the impactful topics, etc. I think 3 lectures we did on inequalities in the last week. But this would be done on the Unacademy app. If you have not downloaded the app, please download that particular app. While downloading the app, if it asks for a referral code, you can use my referral code and you can download this particular app. So we will do the algebra on that particular app. On the app is what we are doing there. Yeah, I will let you know. So when I'm starting my plus batch, I'm starting on 20th. What is the topic, etc. for that particular plus batch? I will let you know what I will do for two plus batches. I'll be launching one for CAT 21, one for CAT 22, one for 21, and one for CAT 22. I will let you know what are the offerings, I mean, what I'm going to teach out there. And from there onwards, it would be continuous. Continuously, I'll be taking one or the other stuff based on the based on the academic requirements of the students. Yeah. So if you have liked what we are discussing, with the content that we are discussing, the presentation that we are discussing, you can always like before you leave, and you can share the link with your friends as well so that they also come and participate with us as we learn this together. Right, so last quick announcement. So there are some of the new batches which are being launched today. That's being 11. So you can take a look at some of these batches. If some things make sense to you, you can follow these educators and take the offerings, what they're teaching out there. Yes, and if anybody has not taken the test, you can take this particular test on every Sunday at 12 p.m. We call this as Unacademy CAT Combat Test. It's a 1 hour test, and there are some fantastic scholarships available. So some of them get the entire 1 year plus subscription free, 75% scholarship, 50%. So top 200 students get at least some scholarship based on the listed prices that we have seen in the beginning. Try and see this scholar, try and take this particular test if you have not taken one yet. Right. So if you're while taking the test, if it asks for some educator code or something, you can use my code and conclude this. Yes, that brings me to the closure of the lecture. Vipul, what will you be teaching next? I have not decided that. I will decide that tomorrow. Right? I will put an end to Venn diagrams probably here. So what I will be doing next, I will think about it tomorrow. So today I have something else to think about. I will do that tomorrow and I will let you know. Right? So you can follow that on the YouTube channel, CAT Unacademy, and it will be listed on that by Sunday evening or so. You will get to know what we will be doing. So here we go. So, all right, that brings me to the closure of this. See you guys at 10ish in the night. Bye till then. Goodbye till I meet.